What's up, guys? It is a gorgeous day today. A little hot, but sitting out here in the backyard in the shade, just enjoying a cool breeze today. I spent the morning driving around Rivera out in the country. I went out to the beach. I got some clips for you guys for the next video. I just want to incorporate a little bit of South Texas in each video, and whether it be on my yard or out here in the country or in the town. But anyways, got myself a little beverage today. It's a Modelo. It's a Chelada Limon y Sal. Be pretty good. Got a little bite to it. Definitely taste the lime in it. Speaking of limes, my lemon and lime trees are doing really good. They're still extremely small, but they are still nice and green. I made sure I watered everything yesterday. With the temperatures being as high as they are, I think it's supposed to top out at about 105. It's supposed to be like that all week, so just got to get used to this weather. At least we got a slight breeze today. You can see the Old Glory and my YouTube flag back there just blowing in the wind. Got my sprinkler going over here. Everything's looking nice and green. As y'all saw in the other video too, I threw out some more Bermuda grass. There was a couple of comments asking what type of grass I had out here. Other than the natural Johnson grass, which you don't really want on your property, I probably put about 30 pounds, you heard that right, 30 pounds of Texas Bermuda. It's really good out here during the summer times. I got to learn to mow it just a little bit higher. I think I'm mowing it about 3 inches tall right now. That way it doesn't kill anything and I don't have to water as often. So anyways, yeah, Matt brought a bag of lump coal here. He's gonna try to season up the grill. Speaking of the grill, got that thing today. Picked it up for about $100 at Lowe's. Nothing fancy, but it'll do the job. Eventually I want to have a nice little cooking area outdoors. This will just be one of the cookers I'll have. I want to have a charcoal grill, which I have now, a propane grill, and then a nice little fire pit set up. Also like a pizza oven type deal, and then an outdoor smokehouse. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's because it is. Anyways, I'll have that somewhere back here in the backyard. I'm really digging this shed house, guys. It's like I said, it's my third one to do overall, and I think this one's going to top the rest of them. I just absolutely love the siding on it. It looks really cool, makes it feel like a cabin, and I really like the way that the sun hits it. Parts of it looks a little bit darker, parts of it look lighter, just depending on the way the sun's hitting it. And overall, very pleased with it, and just got to get right back into working on it. Taking today off, come back tomorrow morning, start working. A little bit of stuff on the outside, and then I think I'm gonna start taping up the inside. Yes, you heard that right. I'm gonna try to tape up where my bedroom wall is gonna go, the bathroom wall, and then where the kitchen counters and all that stuff's gonna go, just to get a better understanding of how much room I actually have. And maybe it'll help give you guys some perspective on how much room I'm working with and where everything's gonna go. I'll put a little piece of tape everywhere I want an outlet, light switches, stuff like that. Just make sure I'm well prepared before I start drilling and running wires and stuff. So basically that's what I'm getting into today. Like I said, it's just a relaxation day. Spent the day yesterday mowing and weed eating. I'd say it probably took me maybe 2 hours total to mow and weed eat everything. It's a lot of stuff to go in and out of, and as y'all know, I bought a very heavy duty weed eater, and it's a little too heavy duty for this yard. It's hard to get in and out of all the little stuff. So luckily for us, Dad has 2 weed eaters that he got new carburetors for, fixed them up, so I was able to get everything weed eated nice, and just trying to maintain the yard as good as I can and just keep it at a manageable level so it doesn't get out of hand like it did last time. And just trying to just soak it all in and figure out where I want to put everything out here. And I was just looking inside, trying to, I guess, sit where my couch would be, looking out these windows back here, which faces the pond. I'm thinking kind of where I'm at to do a little fire pit area, have my cooking station over more towards the center, and then still debating if I want to do a greenhouse or not. If I do, it might not be like a legit real like wood greenhouse. It might just be kind of like my dad has, where it's just the cattle panels hooped over with some kind of shade cloth over it, which does a really good job. Matt's been growing a lot of tomatoes, and I think he has dill, he had carrots, all sorts of stuff over there, and they seem to be doing really well. My garden over here seems to be doing pretty good, which you'll see on the next video on the main channel. Like I mentioned, I'm going to show you the wild grapes out here, the Mustang grapes. Those aren't the best to eat, but they are really good for jellies and making wine and stuff like that. So maybe I'll have to make a South Texas Roots wine edition. Not for sale, but maybe if there's anybody local that might want some, and if I have extra, I can give it out to them. So yeah, that's basically all that's happening today. Like I said, it's a gorgeous day other than the heat, which I'm still trying to get used to that. I think I looked inside right now. I think it's about 101, so it's not as bad as it was the other day, but with the heat index, you're looking at probably about 110. Like I said, I have to just keep everything watered as much as possible and figure out where I still want to put certain things. I watered my olive trees, which I don't think you can see. They're off over here to the I guess it'd be y'all's right and my left, and just a little bit of water is making those leaves start to shoot out pretty good, and I'll just gotta stay on it with the watering. Luckily right now I'm still able to run a hose from my parents' place over here until I can get my address to get the water and electric. It's starting to get a little frustrating. The guy with the 911 address at that place, he has been keeping in contact with me, but it's just the county appraisal district. They are trying to update their maps and stuff, and I legit have been waiting almost 2 months now for an address. I went to an attorney with my dad and paid, I think it was about $300 to get everything written up, legal documents to show that this is my property, and it's just a little frustrating that I can't get an address out here yet. So all those people that were commenting, I understand you guys are looking out for my best interest. There was a lot of people saying, why don't I just get a box fan or just hook up an AC and stuff. I don't have power out here, guys. I don't have all my power banks and stuff like that anymore. I only have one of them. The rest of it, I sold everything to Jason up there that I had, just in case y'all were wondering. And I know there was people commenting for me to just go get all my power banks and stuff. I sold all that stuff to him. I wasn't really planning on not having electric and stuff out here for too much longer, so it shouldn't be an issue. I do have my little Jackery, which is 1,000 watt. I can just plug in the fan in there if I need to. As far as an AC goes, I don't think it'd be strong enough to do that. It's basically just gonna have to suck it up and just work through the heat. I'm hoping that we still get little breezes here and there. Like today would be a nice day to have all the windows open. I actually just shut them back here because I was watering close to the house and I didn't want the wind to push the water into the house. So maybe here in a little bit I'll reopen them. On the front side it is open, but the winds generally blow this way from the south, and that was something else that I made sure that I had windows on every room on the south side of my house. So right here's the double windows. This is the east side over here, which will allow air to come in through the side. And then I have my 3x5 window and 2x3 window, one for the kitchen and one for the bathroom. So at any point, if I open up the windows, I'll have a breeze coming through both sides and just help cool things down a lot for me. And all the trees out here are still very young. They're not very mature. So once they get older and bigger, it'll shade everything out here. It's already starting to shade the house as is. I'd say right around, I don't know, from 3 o'clock to about 6 o'clock when the sun's starting to go over to the west, the trees block a lot of the sunlight from the house, which is exactly what I wanted. And part of the reason why I didn't put any windows on the west side of the house, because once it's about, I don't know, 6 o'clock to 7 or 8, the sun is just beaming on the west side of the house. And I'm just hoping that here soon, the trees that I have over on the side, my hackberries, will grow up nice and big and get that all shaded for me. So anyways, I hope the audio is not terrible. The wind is pretty kicking today. It's probably about 15-20 mile an hour winds throughout the day, and gusts just a little higher than that. So I'm trying to think if there was anything else that people were commenting on the main channel that I needed to bring up. I don't know if I said it or not on a video, but the siding here, the LP lap siding, that is an upgrade. It doesn't come with the shed as is. So I did upgrade to get this type of siding, and they do have the vapor barrier behind it. I know somebody had asked about that as well, why I didn't put vapor barrier. My other buildings, if you walked in where all the studs are, you would see the paper or the sheet that they put up around for the vapor barrier. This one is actually behind it. So I do have that on there. That was something I wanted to make sure I did have, and I did upgrade the flooring as well, which me personally, I can tell a difference from the upgraded floors on this one compared to the other two I had, and I think it's gonna be well worth the extra money on that. So little by little it's gonna get done, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy the next video, just the clips that I did around town and on the back roads, stuff like that, and then just incorporating all of South Texas with the video. So Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I do appreciate you guys for watching. Can't do it without you. Make sure y'all hit that like button whenever y'all watch these videos. That definitely helps me out. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'm creeping up on, I think I just hit 88,000 subs, so that's pretty cool. Didn't think I was ever gonna get that high. Next step for me is 100,000. So like I said, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 100K. So anyways, hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna finish up this drink. I'm gonna light up the pit back here, season it, and have a good day. So anyways, appreciate you. Have a good day, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace. Bye, guys.